Greetings, everybody. Welcome to the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network, and we're just getting started. I'll be ready to start this game in about 5 minutes. I'll have the lineups and everything for you. Just to let you know, it's the Houston Astros at the Chicago White Sox, second of a four on August 23 in 1969 replay. And Kathy Harden has. See you, Kathy. YouTube, Jeffrey Gucci. I'm just gonna get these folks in their lineups. And all set to go. It'll take me about 5 minutes or so. I'll tell you one thing I do have this morning, and that's beautiful, fresh, hot coffee. And I'm going to go for that right now as I set up these lineups. I hope you all understand. Hey, ha! Excuse me. So, there we go. Oh my God, I just dumped a cup of coffee. I forgot that I had poured it. I thought it was old. Jesus Christ. Because it didn't have milk in it yet. God. All right, we'll make another one if we need to. Let me set these up. I got my coffee, folks. Like I said, this is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. This is the second of a 4-game series. They have a doubleheader on the 24th. It's Morgan. Mankey. Martinez, Blefary, and Edwards. It's going to be Tom Griffin pitching for the Houston Astros. We'll set them up right now. I'll go through the lineups as I put the fielding ratings in. I have not even taken my first sip yet. I'm about to. And I hope you're all prepared for a nice leisurely game of Strat-O-Matic, 1969 baseball. For the Houston Astros, leading it off is Jesus Alou in right field. Batting second, Joe Morgan at second. Batting third, Jim Wynn in center. The cleanup hitter is Doug Rader at third base. Batting fifth, Dennis Menke at short. He's on our Milwaukee Braves, by the way. Lord. Batting sixth is Marty Martinez. He's in left. Batting seventh is Kurt Blefary in first base. The catcher, batting eighth, Johnny Edwards. And the pitcher, Tom Griffin, he comes in with 7 wins. He's a 6-NR. And for the Chicago Cubs, Randy Hundley is back. You had mentioned, Kathy, that they need him back. Good to have him back in the lineup. Kathy Harden for the Cubs. That's a little different. I don't remember you ever being for the Cubs. My goodness. Here's the Cubs now. Don Kessinger leading off at short. Beckert at second. Billy Williams in left. Ron Santo, the captain, at first base. Ernie Banks at first. Jim Hickman in right. Randy Hundley behind the plate. Don Young is in center, batting eighth. And the pitcher is Ken Holtzman. 2-NR, he's a 417. He has 15 wins coming into this ball game. He's going for his 16th. Wow. He had 17 in real world. We expect the Cubs to take the field very shortly. God almighty. Shutout yesterday, Kathy. Kilkenny over the Angels. It was a one-hitter, was broken up in the top of the ninth. First batter, it was Sandy Alomar who got a base hit, and that was it. First one-hitter of the season. We've had no no-hitters. Sorry you missed that. I think you would have liked that. All right, we're ready. The Cubs have taken the field, and the Houston Astros, 10 games behind the first place Atlanta Braves. It's Jesus Alou leading it off. Cubs have lost 8 in a row. That's a classic type of Cub losing streak. Here's Holtzman now. The pitch to Jesus. 5'9", right-handed, and that is a drive hit out into the gap. It's cut off. It's a base hit for Jesus. Off Holtzman. Holtzman is on, Alou is on first here. Here's Joe Morgan now. Oh, really? Oh, my. I hope you're better today, Kathy. I understand completely. Here's Joe Morgan now with Alou on first. I was thinking of you, though. Here's the pitch from Holtzman. That's 3-9 left-handed. That's hit deep by Morgan. Oh, my. Into right field. Back goes Hickman, and he makes the catch. Alou holds. So 2 very nicely hit balls to start it off. Alou holds on first. It's a long out by Morgan. Here's Jim Wynn now. Oh, just having my coffee here. Ah. Yep. Okay, Jimmy Wynn at the plate. Holtzman is working from the stretch here. Here's Holtzman now. The pitch to Wynn. That's 2-7 left-handed. Walked him. So it's first and second with 1 out here. And Doug Rader comes up. Cubs have an 8-game losing streak. And they have fallen 11 games behind. The Cards, in the meantime, have slipped in front of the Cubs into second place. That's in the East. In the West, Houston is in third place with 10 games behind. Atlanta. They have a 1-game lead over the Giants. The Reds are that's in the West. Here's Doug Rader now. First and second, one out. Holtzman. Kathy Harden looking for a W today for the Cubs. Here's the pitch to Rader. 4-10 right-handed. Grounds it to short. This should be 2. It's Kessinger to Beckert to Banks, and it's a double play. And the side is retired. 1 is left on, no runs. After a half, Houston nothing, and the Cubs coming to bat. Leading it off for Don Kessinger, switch hitter, batting left against Tom Griffin, the starter for Houston, the right-hander. Okay, Griffin is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Kessinger. That's 5-6. Switch hitter batting left, struck him out. 1 down. Now Glenn Beckert. Oh. We're so glad to have you here on the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. Here's Griffin. And the pitch to Beckert. That's 5-10, right-handed. Grounds it toward X for Menke, 331. Oh, that's a re-roll on the 20 die. 331, 14-3. He throws him out. Would have been out anyway. So there's 2 away. Those are easy calls to make. They're just not popular some on those 20 die hanging on an edge. 2 outs now for Billy Williams. Okay, Griffin gets the sign from Edwards. And the pitch to Williams. That's 6-8 left-handed, and he walked him. So Williams takes first with 2 outs, and here's the captain, Ron Santo. Tell you, there was some good football in real world yesterday. How do you all like that? Dolphins 70-20 over Denver. Amazing. Okay, here's Griffin now. And the pitch to Santo. 2-9, right-handed. Walked him. So Griffin has walked Williams. And it's Mr. Cub, Ernie Banks. Clutch situation. Griffin, the pitch to Banks. 3-9, right-handed, struck him out. And the side is retired. That was the second strikeout for Griffin. It was no runs, no hits, 2 walks, 2 left. And after 1, it's a scoreless ball game here at Wrigley. I started this game pretty spur of the moment. I'm going to take a break. Pretty spur of the moment here after 1 inning. We'll take a 2 to 3 minute break. My name is Jeffrey Guterman. This is the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. I'll be back. It's scoreless after 1, Houston at Chicago. Indeed. Ah. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Oh, God. What a pain in the ass this thing is. Oh. Oh. Excuse me, please. Oh. Oh. Let's get some coffee here. Oh. Holtzman on the mound for his second inning. It's scoreless. Top of the second, Houston is batting. And here's Dennis Mankey. Holtzman, the southpaw. Okay, Holtzman. Here's the windup and the pitch to Mankey. That's 6'9" right-handed, and he flies it to right field for Hickman. He makes the catch, one away. And Maurice is here. And here's Marty Martinez. Holtzman gets the sign from Hundley. That's 6-6. Switch hitter batting right, flies to center. And Young is under it, 2 away. And now Kurt Blefary. It's a beautiful morning here for a game of Strat-O-Matic, 1969 baseball. Air conditioner is blowing very nicely. It's cool here in Studio B. Okay, Holtzman is ready. The pitch to Blefary. That's 3-5 left-handed. He struck him out. So Holtzman looking very good there in the second. 1-2-3. And it's still a scoreless ball game. We're heading to the Cubs' second. Jim Hickman will lead it off. And Randy Hundley comes out on deck. Here's Griffin now. The pitch to Hickman. That's 3-4 right-handed. Grounds it to second base for Morgan, and he throws it over to Blefary. Hickman is retired. And here's Randy Hundley. Nice hand for Hundley from the hometown crowd. Hundley was out for, I don't know, about 5 games or so. Here's Griffin. And the pitch, 6'9", right-handed. And Hundley swings and hits a drive into left center. It's dropping. And Hundley goes to second with a double. His first at bat since back from injury. Hundley on second base with 1 out. And here's Don Young. Holtzman comes out on deck. A big double by Hundley for the Cubs' first hit today. Cubs won this one in real world, 11-5. Okay, Griffin from the stretch. That's 5-7, right-handed. Grounds it to second X. That's going to be for Morgan. He's a 323. That's 15-3, and he throws him out, and Hundley goes to third on the play. So it's 2 outs with Hundley on third, and Ken Holtzman comes up in a situation. He's a 2 NR. Here's Griffin and the pitch to Holtzman. That's 5-11, right-handed. Fly ball left field X. That's going to be from Martinez. This could be trouble. 425 out and left. Martinez going back. Let's see if he can get this. That's 15-4. No, it's going to drop in for a base hit for Holtzman, and Hundley scores. So Kenny Holtzman helping his cause. Singles with Hundley on third. It's a 1-0 ball game. Cubs lead now. And here's Kessinger. Kenny Holtzman. Nice base hit there. 2 outs, Kenny on first, and here's Kessinger. He struck out in the first. The pitch from Griffin. That's 4-9, switch hitter, batting left, and that's hit well into center. And getting under it is Wynn, and the side is retired. But a run for the Cubs. A double by Hundley and then singled home from third when he advanced on Young's ground ball. It's 1-0 after 2 Cubs. Ken can do on the mound. He'll face Edwards, then Griffin, and top of the order, Jesus. Here's Johnny Edwards. Oh, that is good coffee. Oh, Lord. Here's Holtzman now. The windup and the pitch to Edwards. That is a 6-7 left-handed. Grounds to second X. That'll be for Beckert. He's a 2. 230. Let's see if Glenn can get this. That's 18-2. Oh, yes, he does. He throws him out, and Edwards is retired. Here comes Tom Griffin now. Griffin, a 6 NR, pretty fair hitting pitcher. Okay, Griffin at the plate with 1 out, nobody on. Kenny Holtzman. And the pitch to Griffin. 1-8, and he grounds it to second. Beckert again. Throws to Banks, 2 away. And Mike has arrived. Great to see you, Mike. It's 2 outs, nobody on. And Jesus is the batter. He singled in the first, was left on base. Only hit for the Astros as of now. It's 1-0 Cubs, top of the third. Second of a 4 on August 23, 69. Cubs have lost 8 in a row. Here's Ken Holtzman now. And the pitch to Jesus. That's 1-6 left-handed. Grounds it to Kessinger at short. And he throws to Banks. And it's a 1-2-3 inning again for Ken Holtzman. He's retired 7 in a row. Middle of the third, it's 1-0 Cubs. Bottom of the third now. And Glenn Beckert is leading it off. Griffin on the mound. He allowed a run in the second. Here's Beckert. Beckert grounded to short in the first. Griffin into his windup, and here's the pitch to Beckert. 3-9, right-handed, grounds it to third for Rader, and there's one away. Now Billy Williams. Rhodes Scholar has arrived. We have Rhodes Scholar, we have Mike, we have Maurice, and of course, Kathy Harden. Billy Williams, he walked in the first, left on base. Griffin into his windup, and the pitch to Williams. That's 5-9, left-handed, grounds it to short X, Menke, 331. That's 9-3. That'll be 31. Let's see if Menke can even get this. He boots it for an error, Menke. So Williams is on. First error of the ball game. Williams on first, one down. And here's the captain, Ron Santo. He walked in the first, left on. Now Williams with a short lead off first and one down. Griffin from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Santo. 3-10, right-handed, hit deep by Santo. Deep to left, back goes Martinez, and it's gone. A 2-run home run. Just what the doctor ordered for the Cubs. And they'll take a 2-0 lead here. The run by Williams is unearned. A 2-run home run by Santo, clean off his card. Let's look at that again. 3-10. There it is. A long shot by Santo. And that woke up the crowd here. For Ron Santo, that is home run number 17. And he gets a good congratulations in the dugout. It's 2-0 Cubs. Here's Ernie Banks now. 1 out, nobody on. Here's Griffin now. Indeed. Hall of Famer. Here's the pitch to Banks, another Hall of Famer. 2-2 right-handed, grounds it to short for Menke. This time he gets it 2 away. And now Jim Hickman. The windup and the pitch from Griffin. And that's 5-8 right-handed. He struck him out. And that's the 3rd strikeout for Tom Griffin today. But the side retired 2 runs, 2 more runs for the Cubs. One of them was unearned due to the error. A 2-run blast by Ron Santo, the captain, his 17th of the season. We've gone 3, it's 3-0. And I just need to send a message to somebody. All right, we took care of that. We're going to head to the top of the fourth. It's going to be Holtzman on the mound. He's thrown 3 scoreless innings. It will be Joe Morgan leading it off, and I'm going to grab a little more coffee here. I'm going to have to make another pot because I threw a cup away by accident, in error. My God. So bear with me. Oh, God. Yeah. All right, there, got the coffee there, Kathy. Here's Joe Morgan, top of the fourth. Holtzman has retired 7 in order. He's into his windup, and here's the pitch to Morgan. That's 2-8 left-handed, struck him out. That's number 2 for Ken. Now Jimmy Wynn. Wynn walked and was doubled up on a ground ball hit by Rader. Holtzman gets the sign from Hundley. He's into his windup, and here's the pitch to Wynn. That's a spinner. 112 left-handed, lines it to short, caught by Kessinger. 2 away for Doug Rader. Rader grounded into the double. Oh. 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 Holtzman gets the sign from Hundley. He's set, and the pitch to Rader. That's 4-9 right-handed. There's a base hit to right. Hickman fields it, throws it in. Rader is on with 2 outs. And Dennis Menke, the batter. Oh, excuse me. Kenny Holtzman working from the stretch now with 2 outs. And Rader on first. Here's the pitch to Menke. That's 2-2 left-handed. It's a base hit up the middle for Menke. Young fields it. Rader goes to second and will hold. First and second, 2 outs. For Marty Martinez, clutch situation. Holtzman trying to get out of this. Martinez, switch hitter, batting right against Kenny Holtzman. Two on, 2 out, top of the fourth. Houston down by 3. The pitch to Martinez. 1-8 left-handed. There's a base hit to left field to Williams. Let's see. Rader rounding third. This time he may come home. 1-11, 2 outs, 1-13. Williams. He's coming home. Here's the throw from Billy Williams at the plate, and Rader is safe. The runners advance on the throw, and there's the first run for Houston today. A clutch single in his 2-out rally. The clutch single by Martinez. It's a 3-1 ball game now. And here's Kurt Blefary. It's Martinez on second and Menke on third. Now Holtzman trying to get out of this here. Here's the pitch from Kenny Holtzman. That is 3-6, and he walked him. Oh, wait a minute. Yes, he walked him. So it's going to be load the bases here, and it's up to Johnny Edwards. clutch situation. Holtzman having a tough inning here in the fourth. Edwards 0 for 1. Holtzman full windup, and the pitch. That's 1-5, and that is a fly ball to right. Going back is Hickman, and then he makes a running catch. Oh my. And the side is retired. 1-5, look at that. 1-9 double. It was an 11 against the left-hander. The side is retired. Consider yourself lucky, Kenny Holtzman. Only 1 run on 3 consecutive singles with 2 outs. And then bases loaded. And then the long fly ball by Edwards. Middle of the fourth, it's 3-1 Cubs. Here's Tom Griffin now. Hundley comes up. He's 1 for 1, doubled, and scored in his first plate appearance since back from his brief injury. Okay, Griffin is ready. The pitch to Hundley. That's 4-6 right-handed. He walked him. So Hundley is on. And here comes Don Young. A bunter, but Holtzman on deck. We'll let Young hit away here, with the Cubs leading it 3-1. Young grounded to second in the second. That moved Hundley to third, and he scored on Holtzman's base hit. Here's Griffin. That's 1-7 right-handed. Walked him. That's 2 in a row. Walked by Griffin. And now Holtzman comes up. He's a B bunter. We'll have him lay it down. Let's check out that infield. It's in. He's a C bunter now. With first and second, nobody out. Here's the pitch to Holtzman. Oh, it's 8, and I think it's good. It's hit to first base. And Bleffery takes it to the bag, and the runners advance. So Cubs have second and third with 1 out. A fly ball can bring it home. Here's Kessinger. Switch hitter batting left. Griffin. And the pitch to Kessinger. That's 5-6. Switch hitter batting left. Struck him out. That's the second time Kessinger has been struck out by Griffin. It's the fourth by Griffin. It's 2 outs, and Glenn Beckert in a clutch situation. Glenn is 0 for 2. Second and third. 2 down. Griffin trying to get out of this. The pitch to Beckert. 6-9 right-handed, and that is a base hit by Beckert. Right on the money. Hundley scores. Young scores. And that's going to make it a 5-0 ball game. A clutch single by Glenn Beckert, knocking both runners home. It's 5-1 now. And that'll bring up Billy Williams. Beckert on first with 2 outs. Here's the pitch to Williams. That's 6-8, left-handed. Walked him. Oh my, what an inning. Griffin has walked 3 this inning. There's action in the Houston bullpen. It's blasting game. He pitched in real world. They're down 5-1. And blasting game, as you could see, is not a very, very pleasant pitcher to be on the mound. Gladding pitched yesterday's game, so I'm not going to use him in this game. We'll gladly use Blasingame when they're losing by this much. It's first and second, 2 out. The Cubs are not done yet here in the fourth. 2 in. It's 5-1 Cubs. And here's Ron Santo, who walked and then hit the 2-run home run off Griffin. Here's the pitch to Santo. See if he can get out of this, Griffin. 6-6, and he struck him out. The 5th for Griffin. The side is retired, but 2 more runs. And after 4, it's 5-1 Chicago Cubs. And we'll see. Ken Holtzman takes the mound. We'll see if they're going to... It's a nice cushion for Holtzman, no doubt about it. It's a nice cushion, indeed. Well, it looks like they're going to have a hitter for Tom Griffin. He has not been effective today. He's thrown a lot of pitches. He allowed 1, 2, 3, only 4 hits, but he walked 5, struck out 5, allowed 5 runs, 1 of them unearned. And it will be Blasingame to my, as much as I don't want to. You got to use these people sometimes, and this is a great time to bring him in. So Blasingame will be the new pitcher. There's going to be a hitter for Tom Griffin. Let's see who it is. With Kenny Holtzman on the mound. It's going to be Bob Watson, the youngster. Bob Watson coming in to hit. He's a right-handed hitter. They'll face Holtzman to lead it off here, top of the 5th. The Astros are down by 4. Here's Watson at the plate. Holtzman now. The pitch to Watson. That's 3-12, left-handed. Lines it to third to Santo. He did not even have to move. That was right at him. 1 out. And here's Jesus. Jesus 1 for 2. Kenny into his windup. The pitch to Jesus. That's 2-10, left-handed. Hit well by Jesus. Into the gap. That's going to be extra bases. And yes, he's rounding second into third with a triple. A big triple by Jesus here. With 1 out in the top of the 5th. Jesus Alou. A triple off Holtzman. And here's Joe Morgan. Left-handed hitter. This is lefty-lefty now. Holtzman working from the stretch. Morgan is 0 for 2. Here's the pitch from Kenny. That's 3-8 left-handed, walked him. So Morgan takes first. It's first and third, 1 out. The infield will play this back for the double play. They were back but with no one on. The toy cannon, he walked out in a double and grounded to, popped to Kessinger at short. First and third, 1 down. Here's Wynn. The pitch from Holtzman. That's 312 left-handed. It's a base hit to right. Alou scores. Morgan goes to second. Will he stretch it? Let's take a look at that. That's Hickman -1. It's 1-16. They'll let him go. And keep Wynn at first. It's cut off again for the double play. It's now a 5-2 ball game. And here's Doug Rader. It's Wynn on first, Morgan on third, 1 out. Rader at the plate, 1 for 2 today. Scored the Astros' first run. Here's Holtzman. That's 5-7 right-handed. And he struck him out. That was a big strikeout for Kenny Holtzman. His third. Now he has a chance to get out of this. Dennis Menke comes to the plate. He's 1 for 2. Again, it's Wynn on first and Morgan on third, 2 down, 1 in already. Alou tripled with 1 out, knocked home by Wynn. Menke is 1 for 2. The pitch from Holtzman. That's 1-7 left-handed. Grounds it back to Holtzman. He fields it and throws it to Ernie Banks at first. And the side is retired. But a run for the Astros on 2 hits, a walk, including a triple by Jesus, 2 left on. Middle of the 5th, it's a 5-2 ball game. And there's a new pitcher for the Houston Astros, I'm sorry to say. It's Wade Blasingame, 5.37 ERA. And he'll take his warm-ups, and we'll get back to start this ball game very, very soon. Oh, Lord. A delightful morning here in Wrigley Field in Chicago. Oh, Lord. Oh, yeah. Let him take his warm-ups, folks. Let him warm it up. He's going to need it. Oh, Houdini Holtzman. Yeah, getting out of that with just 1 run. Getting out of the 4th with just 1 run, I would say. And here's Wade Blasingame, ready to face the Cubs. It's going to be Mr. Cub, Ernie Bank, to lead it off. We're down on coffee. Let's see what we got left here, folks. We just have a little bit. In fact, we have nothing. I don't think that coffee's worth anything there. I'm going to make some coffee. I hope you all understand. It's just part of the ball game. Let's be patient. Oh. Let's be fucking patient, okay? Oh. Oh, Lord. Let me make an 8 cup. Oh, my Christ. Oh, my Jesus. I can't do it without coffee. I won't do it. You want me to drag my ass on here? No. No, Kathy Arden. Absolutely. We're going to make an 8 cup. yeah. Oh. 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 Oh, my Lord Christ. If you don't mind, I want to let this brew sufficiently so I can sneak a cup. So we're on standby here. Wade Blassingame is on the mound. And we're so glad to be broadcasting this ball game. Looking ahead, we'll stay with 69 for now. Our next game to be broadcast on this date, August 23, will be a snoozer. It's the Washington Senators at the KC Royals. Almost everything is a snoozer these days unless it's with one of the teams battling. And these two teams are barely in the race. It's the Senators at the Royals. Howard is playing. It'll be Hannon for the Senators and Bunker for the Royals. And the Senators took it 4-2 in real world. And that coffee is brewing. Oh, yes, it is. I've got to hit the post office. I could do it today or tomorrow. Oh, Lord. There's one. Wow, that's all. I'll have to figure it out. That'll be my big task tomorrow. That coffee's brewing now. Here's something. I could go to FedEx, couldn't I? Yeah, maybe I'll just go there. It's an 8-minute walk. They do shipping. Yeah, I could do that. We'll see. Indeed. Indeed. We are almost ready. Blassingame. It'll be Banks, Hickman, and Hundley. It's 5-2 Cubs. That coffee is brewing. Stand by, people. Take care of that tomorrow. I'll take care of this tomorrow. Indeed, I will. Wow. Let me sneak one. I'm gonna need milk, and we'll need milk today. We have enough, though, to get us through this ball game. Okay, we're ready now. Wade Blassingame is ready. Mr. Cub Ernie Banks steps into the batter's box to lead it off. Here's the pitch to Ernie. 2-9 left-handed. He struck him out. And now here's Jim Hickman. One out, nobody on. Hickman 0 for 2. Here's the pitch from Blassingame. Left-hander. 3-2. And he grounds it to second. To Morgan. 2 outs. And Randy Hundley. With 2 outs, nobody on. Randy doubled and scored, walked and scored. In his first game back after about 10 days out. Here's Blassingame. And the pitch to Hundley. That is 3-2, left-handed, fly ball center. And Wynn is under it. It's a 1-2-3. Blassingame looked good there in his first inning of relief. We've gone 5 full innings. It's 5-2 Cubs over the Astros. Ken Houdini has had a couple rough innings. We'll see how he fares here. In the top of the 6th, his first endurance is the 7th. Here's Marty Martinez to lead it off. Here's action in the Houston bullpen again. It's Dooley Womack. Dooley Womack, a right-handed pitcher, is warming. Here's Holtzman now. Martinez switch hitter batting right. Here's the pitch. That's 1-7 left-handed, and it's a base hit to lead it off. Second base hit for Martinez today. He's on first. And here's Kurt Blefary. Holtzman now from the stretch. The pitch to Blefary. That's 4-6 left-handed, struck him out. Number 4 for Ken. And Johnny Edwards is the batter. They may have a pinch hitter here in the 6th. Womack is warming. Holtzman. The pitch to Edwards. That's 5-7 left-handed, flies it to center field. For Young, and it's 2 away. And yes, they will. they'll rest on what they did. They had Blessing game 1 inning, no runs. That's enough. A 1-2-3 inning. It will be Womack pitching the bottom of the 6th. Let's see who's hitting here. Astros trying to fight it back. It's 2 outs now. Martinez on first. It's Julio Gote, a right-handed hitter. Julio Gote. So Julio comes up here in the bottom of the 6th, 2 outs, and Martinez on first. Julio steps into the batter's box. Here's Holtzman now from the stretch. And the pitch. That's 3-6, and it's a base. It's a fly ball to left. Williams going back, and he makes the catch. And the side is retired. It would have been a base hit against a right-hander. No runs. The single by Martinez he was left on. Middle of the 6th, still 5-2. And the new pitcher, Dooley Womack. Started the year on the expansion pilots, then traded to the Astros. Womack will take his warm-ups, and it'll be Young, Holtzman, and Kessinger in the bottom of the 6th. Cubs trying to break this 8-game losing streak. A win today for the Cubs would put them within a half game of St. Louis, who's second place 10 games out. Okay, Womack is ready. Here's Don Young, 0 for 1, walked and scored. Here's Womack. And the pitch to Young. That's 6-8 right-handed, fly ball left field. And Martinez makes the catch, 1 away. And here's Kenny Holtzman. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, Lord help me. Womack, the windup, and the pitch to Holtzman. That's 6-2. Right-handed, fly ball center. And Wynn makes the catch, 2 away. So the Astro relief pitching is looking pretty good here thus far. Kessinger now with 2 outs, nobody on, switch hitter. Batting left against Womack. Kessinger 0 for 3, struck out twice. Here's the windup and the pitch. That's 210 right-handed. And there's a base hit up the middle for Kessinger, his first hit of the ball game. Kessinger is on first, 2 down. And Glenn Beckert comes up, he's 1 for 3. From the stretch, Womack. And the pitch to Beckert. That's 1-8 right-handed, and he grounds it to short. for Menke, who throws it to Blefary at first, and the side is retired. No runs for the Cubs in the bottom of the 6th, 1 hit and 1 left on. It's 5-2 Cubs through 6. And this is Kenny Holtzman's first endurance inning. It'll be the top of the order for Houston. Here is Jesus leading it off, and then Morgan, then Wynn. Okay, Kenny gets the sign from Hundley. Jesus 2 for 3, a single and a home run. A solo shot in the 5th. Pitch to Jesus 2-8, and that's a chopper to third. Santo has it across the diamond to Banks for the first out. Now Joe Morgan. Joe is 0 for 2 and a walk. Oh. Holtzman. And the pitch to Morgan. That's 3-8 left-handed. Walked him. Now that's a steal situation, but Hundley is a -3, so I don't think so. He'd be a 1-12, Morgan, but he is being held. Here's Jimmy Wynn. Jimmy, 1 for 2, a walk and a single today. Holtzman working from the stretch with the speedy Morgan on first, 1 down. The pitch to Wynn. That is 6-9, right-handed. He flies it to right field. Hickman is under it, 2 away in the top of the 7th, and now Doug Rader. Holtzman has been managed to keep the Cubs ahead here, allowing 2 runs in 6 2/3 innings. Morgan on first with 2 down. Here's the pitch to Rader. That is 6-4 right-handed. Grounds it to short. Kessinger, 221. That's 7-2, and he throws him out. And the side is retired. No runs for the Astros in the top of the 7th. The walk to Morgan left on. It's the 7th inning stretch, peoples. It's a 5-2 ball game. We hope you're enjoying it here on the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. Just trying to bide my time here, enjoy what we have while it lasts in terms of life here. Oh. Dooley Womack is coming out here. A little late coming out. Here he is. To pitch to the Cubs here in the bottom of the 7th. Cubs lead it by 3. And here we go. It's going to be Billy Williams to lead it off, bottom of the 7th. Williams walked, reached on an error and scored on Santos' home run, and he walked left on in the 4th. Left-handed hitter here, Williams. Here's Womack now, the pitch to Billy Williams. That's 4-7 left-handed. Base hit Williams, his first hit of the game. Williams is on first now. Here's the captain, Ron Santo. I got this, Kathy. This will be for later. I'm going to have a rendezvous with this right here come about 4 p.m. and I'm going to enjoy it. It's just waiting. Look at that beauty. A rendezvous with destiny. Here's the captain, Ron Santo. He hit a 2-run home run in the third, walked and struck out. Womack from the stretch. And the pitch to Santo. That's going to be 4-9 right-handed. He walked him. That's first and second now. And here comes Ernie. Now there's action again in the Houston bullpen. And it's Jack Billingham. Billingham, a right-hander. Cubs bullpen is quiet. Duly woe is me, Mac. That's a very good, you're very good with language. Duly woe is me, Mac. As allowed, he's first and second, no outs. Here's Mr. Cub, Ernie Banks. The wind-up, here's the pitch. That's 6-9, right-handed, fly ball center field for win. And that's one away. Now Hickman 0 for 3. Woe is me, Mac. Trying to get out of this. Keep the Astros in this ball game. Here's Womack now. And the pitch to Hickman. That's 3-6, right-handed. Grounds it to short, double play. Nice play by Menke to Morgan to Bleffery, and that will retire the side. We've gone 7. It's 5-2 still. Kenny Holtzman has gone all the way. He's fresh in his second endurance inning, and it's going to be Menke to lead it off, 1 for 3. Okay, Holtzman is ready. The pitch to Menke. That's 6-9, right-handed. Fly ball right field for Hickman. 1 down. And now Marty Martinez, 2 for 3. Here's the pitch to Martinez. That's 3-8, left-handed, fly ball left field for Williams. 2 outs. And Holtzman will face Kurt Bleffery here with 2 outs in the top of the 8th. Holtzman winds, and the pitch to Bleffery, 4-3 left-handed, chops it to third. Santo, he's a 1. He's a 128. That's a 1-1, and he makes the play. Only a 1 would do that. Everything else a single through the middle. The side is retired. 1-2-3 for Holtzman in the 8th. Middle of the 8th, it's 5-2 Cubs. And here's Womack in his 3rd inning of relief. Randy Hundley doubled, scored, walked, scored, and flew to center. Randy Hundley is the batter. Womack. The pitch to Hundley. 6-7 right-handed, grounded to second. Morgan, 323. 15-3, and he throws him out. Now Don Young, 0 for 2, walked and scored. Holtzman comes out on deck. And the pitch to Young. That's 2-6 right-handed, grounds it to second. Morgan again throws him out, 2 away. If you're looking ahead to the top of the ninth, it'll be Edwards, a pinch hitter for Womack, and top of the order, Jesus. Astros are down by 3 here. 2 outs, nobody on. Kenny Holtzman at the plate. Here's Womack. Turns out he pitched pretty well. 4-5, Holtzman right-hander. Fly ball right for Hickman again. And he makes the catch, and the side is retired. I mean, not Hickman. I'm so sorry, Jesus. 1-2-3 for Womack. Turns out he pitched pretty well in relief. Got a little wobbly there. That'd be his last inning. And Kenny Holtzman takes the mound, and this is it for the Astros. It's going to be Edwards and a pinch hitter, and then Jesus Alou. Edwards leads it off lefty-lefty here. He will hit. Holtzman gets the sign from Hundley. He's set. The pitch to Edwards. That's 5-4 left-handed. Catcher X Hundley, a 1-3. 15-1, and he pops out in foul territory. That's 1 out. Holtzman really has been very effective today. Let's see who's going to hit. They don't have much because Holtzman, a left-hander. I could use Norm Miller, but he's a left-hander, and I don't like to look, but not too swift against left-handers, but we will see who else is available. The same thing with Valdespino. He's even worse. So it's going to be, believe it or not, oh my God, it'll be Hector Torres. It's been a very nice game, a lovely game for the morning. Absolutely, Kathy. Here's Hector now. Hector Torres, a right-handed hitter. With 1 out and nobody on, Kenny Holtzman breezing through here at the end. Okay, he's ready. Here's Hector at the plate. Holtzman into his windup, and the pitch to Torres. That is 6-9, right-handed. Fly ball to right. Hickman makes the catch. So Holtzman 1 out away here from breaking the 8-game losing streak for the Cubs. And it's up to Jesus, who's 2 for 4 today. Singled left on, tripled and scored in the 5th. Holtzman, the sign from Hundley, he's set into his windup, and the pitch to Jesus. That's 1-8, left-handed, and he grounds it back to Holtzman, throws it to Ernie, and the ball game is over. Another 1-2-3 for Kenny Holtzman, and he gets a nice hand from his catcher, Randy Hundley. The final score, Chicago Cubs 5, Houston Astros 2. The series is now tied. It's a 4-game series. Holtzman gets the win. He went all the way. Pitched 9 innings. Allowed 7 hits. He walked 4, struck out 4, and allowed 2 runs. The loss goes to Griffin. The final line, Cubs 5 runs, 6 hits and no errors. Look at that. Houston, 2 runs, 7 hits. Out hitting the Cubs and 1 error. How do you like that? And that's a good ball game. Cubs now within 10.5 of the first place Pittsburgh Pirates, a half game behind St. Louis. They're in third, the Cubs. I enjoyed it. I'll put the Washington game up when I get a chance. Stay strong, everybody. Kathy Harden, thank you. Maurice, Rhodes Scholar, Mike, everybody else who was here. Stay strong. Stay well. You have a nice morning, Kathy.